Y'all seen the video of the men and the women who are excited that SNAP benefits are being cut, and the reason they're excited or happy is because they're stating a lot of the women that were on these benefits were on internet and on the social media platforms saying, oh, they need men that make 6 figures and up. But now that things are changing and they may not be in the same situation they were in earlier this year or last year or previous years, that now they're really going to start to see that these expectations they have of the men are going to significantly change. They're significantly going to drop. Basically, they're saying the men are not going to have the upper hand in the dating world because women are now going to be depending on men more. Here are my thoughts on this. If you are a man or a woman that's excited, and the reason you're excited is because you now feel like you are going to be dating eligible, you now think you're a part of the dating market, you're a loser. If you can't compete in the dating market, just say you're lame. If you are excited that kids are going to go hungry, just say you don't got it. Just say you don't compete anywhere.
I'm going to start out by agreeing with you. If it takes Armageddon or economic collapse for you to get some buns as a man in this day and age, you need to reevaluate yourself. I agree completely with that assessment. But the vast majority of men that are getting on here laughing and talking about $40, $50 for coochie and all this other stuff pertaining to the EBT situation are not happy that children and old folks are getting kicked off the system. Hell, most of us are not even happy that y'all are getting kicked off the system. Most of us are not happy that people that need EBT are getting kicked off the system. That's not what the laughing is about. That's not what the ha-ha is about. The ha-ha comes from the fact that on this app for the last 5 to 6 years, we've had to listen to women berate men, tell us that we're shit, that we're evil, that we're part of the patriarchy. And especially coming from a black man, that sounds real crazy saying that I put together, or we put together this system that oppresses y'all when we are at the bottom of the fucking totem pole, right? Right down there with y'all, right? But anyway, y'all say that we built the patriarchy, that we're shit, that y'all don't need us, that y'all are independent, that y'all get y'all own money, and we've had to listen to this. And okay, great, fantastic. Glad y'all got an education, glad y'all are paying bills and all this other shit. Hell, I love that the women that I deal with make money. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that right now. However, the women that I personally deal with are humble about making the money that they make, making the bread that they make. But the women on here that make the money that they make get on here on a daily basis and call what men dusty, right? Say that they're going to divest from men, not talk about men, but get on here every day. And the main subject matter is men and how men don't measure up to their needs and all this yada, 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 yada. And we listen to this. And in the back of our minds, we know that the reason that you guys were able to afford that education, the reason that y'all are able to move is y'all are able to move independently from a man, even though y'all have rugrats, is because daddy government subsidized y'all lives. We know this. We all know this. We know that there's some food stamps there. We know that there's some child care there. We know that there's some health care there. Nobody's doing it 100% by themselves unless they are partnered up with somebody that wants to build a life with them. So we listen to this. We listen to how we don't measure up to what y'all make and what y'all do, even though daddy government keeps y'all on the level. We listen to this. And I'm going to tell you right now, as a black man, most of us don't get help from the government like that. We just don't. The hoops that we have to jump through to get just even basic help. I slipped on the streets for freaking 3 months last year. 3 months. You think I could get some help from the motherfucking government? Hell no. I have to figure that shit out. So when we get on here and we listen to y'all say, okay, the government's taking benefits, they're taking everything from us. Hell, like I say, I don't want that to happen for y'all. But it's hilarious coming from people who have claimed all this time that they're independent, that they're the most educated people on the planet. If y'all are the most educated, y'all can figure y'all way out of this trap that the government has set for y'all, getting y'all dependent on them for food, for subsidies, as far as insurance, everything, as housing. I mean, some of y'all's rent is being literally paid mostly by the goddamn government, right? I mean, until you say, "Oh, take advantage of it," is y'all rather the government pay y'all bills than send it over there to the country that shall not be named in the Middle East or anybody else that ain't freaking paying into the system. However, y'all get on here, like I say, without a humble bone in y'all body, talking about how y'all do it by yourself and y'all don't need us. So men take that and be like, okay, now the daddy government has tightened the purse strings. Let's see y'all perform. Let's see y'all figure this way out the box. Right now, there's currently a conversation of women saying they want to start their own society. Great, here's the opportunity. Men are obviously failing. I agree with y'all. This shit is in the dirt. So step up. Let's see y'all start a society. Let's see the matriarchy form. Let's see the matriarchy take over, and y'all do what y'all do instead of sitting up here begging daddy government to come back and open them purse strings. Right? That's what I'm saying. I want to see y'all succeed. I want to see y'all on top as the women. right? Because men, obviously, we're gonna always make war. We're gonna always do the greedy thing. But y'all saying that y'all are the most like altruistic, the most caring, emotionally intelligent people. I want to see y'all at the top of the run to see how y'all guide society. But y'all don't, because when y'all run society as each other, even in y'all little cliques, y'all hate on each other. There is no camaraderie amongst women because y'all are constantly hating on each other. There's a conversation right now about being embarrassed about having a fucking boyfriend. And the main thing about the article is that women are embarrassed to tell other women that they love a man. That is fucking sad. So we listen to this and we listen to y'all cry about the benefits and all this. And like I say, even though some of us agree with y'all that they shouldn't be neglecting y'all in that fashion, it's happening. So some men are going to get up here and say, that's what y'all get. Y'all called us bullet bags. Y'all called us dusty. Y'all say we're useless. Y'all say y'all want to kill our babies. Hear this shit. We internalize that shit. We all know what bullet bags mean. And we all know where that came from. That came from a woman. That came from a woman, not some man, not some white supremacist. So when y'all get on here crying that the government ain't going to take care of y'all, it's like, for a lot of men, it's like, oh, fucking well. Oh, goddamn well. And if you're going to come over here and do something for me for that 40 now, it is what it is. For those men that need that situation. But y'all can't be upset that they're laughing that y'all ain't getting from the government. And some men, a lot of men, don't give a fuck that y'all ain't gonna get food stamps and are happy that y'all gonna have to come back and rely on men. Otherwise, like I say, y'all can build y'all society, don't have to rely on men, and we can go into the 22nd century on a different foot, right? But we'll see. I doubt it because y'all can't stop centering men. Y'all can't. Y'all can't. We're the apple of y'all fucking eye, regardless of what y'all like, and y'all resent us for it. So when y'all lose y'all shit, don't expect men to be sympathetic about it. A lot of men just don't give